afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great small Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. I'm kind of excited to bring you this one today. This is the first one of these I've reviewed, and we're going to take it for a drive later. To be honest with you, it's going to be the first one of these I've driven on a Ford Transit chassis. But today we're going to look at 2018. This is the Coachmen Orion LE. This is the model 21 RS. This is a small Class C. It's built on the Ford Transit 3500 chassis. Good heavy-duty chassis. Got the 3.7 V6 gas motor, 275 horsepower. You know, for those of you who are wanting the small motor home, but you don't want the upkeep cost of the Sprinter Mercedes, and you don't want the upkeep cost of a diesel, this might be an affordable option for you. 15,000 miles, got 29 hours on the generator. Guys, this thing just has not been used hardly at all. One slide out. Got a 2.8 Onan generator running right now, powering everything up inside. You got the HD Max paint, or full body paint, on the RV part of it. This is the Transit 350 HD 1-ton. And I'm looking forward to driving this, guys. This thing ought to get up and go. You do have alloy wheels instead of wheel covers. You've got the side mounted cameras, the rear camera. Oh, this little thing's like 22 feet long. It's basically the same length as a full-size van, almost, just a foot longer. Got the PPO roof system on top. 30 amp electrical service, of course. I've been reading pretty good things about the Ford Transit. I know it's been out for several years, but I've driven plenty of Ford Transits. I've just never driven a Transit motorhome. So, yeah, like I said, I'm kind of excited about it, and y'all get to go along too. Now, it does have a small hitch on the back. It's just made for maybe something like a motorcycle trailer or a golf cart. It's rated for 2,000 pounds, and it's like a Class 1 hitch. So this is not really made to tow. It's made to be easy to drive. It's made to save gas. I mean, these things, what I'm reading online, get right at the same fuel mileage of a Mercedes in this size, and it's going to get around 14-15 miles a gallon. No delamination. The outside looks great. It does have a power awning with the LED lights. Got an outside entertainment center with television. Sound bar, stereo, Bluetooth. Got the 30 amp ZAMP hookup, so if you want to hook solar to it, it's already wired up for it. And let's look inside, guys. Just how it came in. Only thing I've really done to it is I printed out a factory sales brochure and a copy of our inspection process. And this is how it sounds with the generator running and the motor running. Very, very quiet. 15,916 miles, no check engine lights. Nice ice-cold dash air. It does have a 5-speed automatic transmission, so it's going to save you on fuel. Dash air can pretty much keep the majority of this motorhome comfortable while you're driving. Of course, you got the power windows, power locks, tilt cruise, all that good stuff. Of course, you know, a good thing about got a lot of safety features on the Transit too, like roll stability control and ABS and all that stuff. I mean, so you definitely get a lot of the same benefits of the Mercedes in a Ford, and a whole lot easier to get worked on too if you ever have a problem. Seats look just like 15,000 mile seats should look like, which are just like they rolled off the showroom floor. It's got a full-size bed up top, which you can use for storage or sleeping. 350-pound maximum capacity. Got some extra storage right here. They didn't waste any space in this floor plan. I do like that. Do have a sofa, and this does make a bed. You got a removable table. Probably about a 27, 28 inch TV up here. No carpet in here. I do like that. 2-burner stove top. I mean, it's a mini motorhome, guys. It's, like I said, this is about the same size, or not that much bigger than a Class B camper van. So, but it's got some neat full-size RV features. Of course, got the roof air conditioner, which blows great. Little power strip right here. You can raise it up, and it's got USB chargers too. You do have the child seat tether right here. So, you know, if you do have a kid in a child seat, you can actually strap them in right here. Of course, you always want to have them in the forward-facing position. Don't ever put a car seat in an RV unless it's forward-facing, guys. I'm just, because I got a 2.5-year-old myself, I've researched this stuff pretty extensively. Got a refrigerator freezer. This is a 6 cubic foot propane or electric. It's already getting cold. I mean, this camper just does not have any use, guys. I mean, the only way you're going to get one nicer than this is just go simply buy a brand new one, spend $100 grand or better. Or you can buy this one for $59.9 that you pull up next to a 2020 model and can't hardly tell any difference. Queen Island bed in the back, place for a TV on the wall. We can add one if you want us to, a couple $100. Just let the salesperson know if you even care about a TV in the back. A lot of people don't, including myself. Rear corner bathroom. And, you know, for a small motorhome, especially when you pull this up next to a Class B camper van, and this thing's only a foot or two longer, you definitely can see the difference on the inside. You couldn't even imagine a bathroom this big in a Class B camper van. But you're driving something almost the same size. I mean, I know it's a foot or two bigger, but guys, we're talking the difference between here and here, between a Class B and this on length. I mean, that's nothing. And I do like the Ford Transit, guys. I'm a Ford fan from way back, and very, very familiar with the Ford products. Nothing wrong with the Mercedes, but they are true testimony to their name and their reputation. They're very dependable, but they're also very expensive to repair and not as readily available for parts and service as a Transit. And this is the gas motor home, so you've got fuel. Your fuel cost is going to be less, your service is going to be less. And yes, I know a diesel motor will get a little bit better fuel mileage, but you pay so much more for fuel and service that it's cheaper to run a gas. Of course, a diesel will run 500,000 miles or better if you take care of it. You probably couldn't get that out of a gas motor. But honestly, guys, with 15,000 miles, you take care of these things. I mean, they're good for, you know, like any modern car, 200,000, 250,000 miles, you take care of them. You know, I'm sure you'll have to do some repairs from time to time, but, you know, just depends on how you look at it. If you're just going to keep it 4 or 5 years, just go with the gas. But anyway, guys, we're going to test drive this thing. I'm going to bring the room in. We're going to go through it. I'm looking forward to that. $59.9 is a haggle-free price, because, guys, here's the thing. 15,000 miles, less than 30 hours on the generator. No odors in it, no pet odors, no smoke odors. It's going to include our full 4-page inspection process that's done after purchase. And if you want to see a copy of this, there's one in the unit and one in the video description below, so check that out. I also have a link to our website where you can see the factory sales brochure with all the technical information you could ever want. But we're going to drive it and check it out. $59.9 haggle-free price. You get that. You get a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. You can extend very affordably. You get it does have the backup camera built on the rear view mirrors too. I don't know if you can tell it from here, but includes a 90-day nationwide limited easy care warranty that we purchase on your behalf. You can extend very, very affordably. Also includes 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide. Could be used in a 12-month period. And a legal drive-out tag. and a starter kit. $59.9 plus tax, haggle free. Of course, now, as many of you know, we do the service and everything is done. It's in writing, but it's done after purchase. So if you want to know the current lead time for this little Class C motorhome checkout, which, guys, I'll be honest with you, this thing right here, I'm sure that it's going to go through that checkout process. It'll be a breeze. But if you want to know the current lead time for this motorhome to go through our service department, let us know. We'll give you a estimate. We can get to it very quickly, guys, even though we're selling like crazy. I mean, my gosh, guys, we looked it up last Saturday, and our sales last week, we sold exactly double what we sold the same week 12 months ago. Shows you how much this business has changed. And they're going to get scarce. Guys, a lot of things people don't realize. The new ones are not being built right now. Factories are closed. Used ones are in very high demand. We're having a hard time replacing what we're selling. And be honest with you, prices have shot up, way up on the wholesale side, which is what dealers pay for them. And also, guys, you know, repossessions, which is a lot of dealers get repossessions. You can't even get those now because the federal government has stepped in, and you can't, and banks can't repossess RVs until the end of July. So there is a huge demand for used RVs, and no more are really coming in the market. So, and there's no new ones, so people can trade their used ones in. So keep that in mind. Used RV, this is the craziest market I've ever seen. Sale I went to the other day, stuff was travel trailers $5,000 higher than they were 30 days ago. Motorhomes $5 to 10 grand higher. Retail book plus at dealer auctions for nice units like this. But I got very lucky. One of my contacts found this for me. I was able to buy it. Let me be honest with you, folks. I could take this thing to the dealer sale if it did like it did last week, and this thing will bring 60 grand to another dealer, and I won't even have to fool with checking it out or nothing. So this is a great opportunity because, guys, be honest with you, it's going to cost me what I'm selling it for to replace this if I can find another one. And I think, and I predict, of course, predictions are, you know, you never know, but I predict it's going to be like this for several months. So used RVs, guys, right now, if you see one, it's a good buy, whether it's us or somebody else. Get it, because 3 months from now, you may not be able to touch it for that price. And, but anyway, guys, I'm going to bring the room in. Pause the video for a minute. I'm going to bring the room in, show you what it's like with it in, and then we'll take it down the road. But the price is $59.9. I'm not taking a dime less for it, guys. It's a haggle-free, firm, non-negotiable, whatever you want to call it price, guys. $59.9. If you want it checked out, you want the warranty, you want all those other benefits that we give you, that's the price. I don't care how you pay for it, if you finance it, if you pay cash, if you bring me gold bars, silver bullion, food stamps, I don't care. It's toilet paper. $59.9 is the price. And not a penny less. If you call, make an offer, we're just going to respond. It's advertised a haggle-free price. Now, if you do want to take it as is, we'll knock a little bit off, but it won't be that much because, guys, it's not. This thing needs nothing. I don't think it does anyway. But anyway, we're going to bring the room in. You be your own judge. Come out, look at it. Come out, drive it. See what you think for yourself. I'm going to bring it slide out in, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. I've got the room in for anybody interested in the slide out procedure. Key off, park and brake on, which is right there by the driver's seat, which I do like that. You don't hardly see that anymore. Slide out control is right here when you first walk in. There's your generator switch, slide room. Bring it all the way in, but now this is where it gets a little awkward, and I'm not a big fan of this, guys. It does have a foldable mattress, but you have to fold it up to bring the room in. So you've got no use of the bed, and it folds right in the middle. It's a little awkward, but certainly completely doable. But like I said, that's the only I guess the only quirk, of course, the mattress goes right up against the light switch, so the lights blink on or off when you touch the mattress. But other than that, guys, it's nothing to it. It takes 30 seconds to do this. But hang on, I'm going to grab somebody to film me. My assistant Chris is off today, and we'll take it down the road and see how it does. Alright guys, now we're going to take a test drive of this 2018 Coachmen Orion on the Transit chassis. Forgot to mention during the walkthrough, this is a dually rear end, so it's going to be really stable for a small motorhome going down the road. And this is the first time I've driven one of these, so y'all get to see it live. At least one with a Transit front end. Got that 275 horse motor. I'm looking for this thing to do very, very well. Taking off. It is quiet. That's a really quiet motor in this thing. One thing I do want to point out too, it does have the forward hill start assist. So if you're like at a red light on a hill or at a stop sign, and your foot slips off the brake, it's not going to roll backwards. It's going to hold its place. Just a nice little safety feature. Let's take her up and see what she'll do. Wow. This thing takes its hill like a car does. I do like the Ford electric steering. It doesn't have a traditional power steering thumb. It's got speed sensitive electrical steering, so you get no vibrations in the steering wheel. Tightens up as you go faster, and it's one of those you can drive with 2 fingers. I mean, it's so easy to hold and drive. So far, guys, I'm pretty impressed. Very quiet, not a lot of wind noise. We're running 55 miles an hour, and we're going to take it down the interstate. It does have the 6-speed torque shift transmission, so that's definitely going to help out on your fuel mileage. We're going to get on it a little bit. Yeah, I don't think power is going to be an issue, guys. I mean, we're hitting 65 just as soon as we hit the interstate. We'll set the cruise control. Wow. I hate to say it, guys, but I'm actually kind of liking the way this drives and handles better than a Mercedes Sprinter. Yeah, I have to say, I may have to look into getting more of these in the future. This thing drives very, very nicely. You got almost a minivan feel to it when you're driving it, so this ought to be a very easy drive for somebody that's nervous about driving an RV for the first time. I mean, there's nothing to it. Yeah, I can sit here and drive this thing all day, no problem. That's funny, we just passed another one right beside us on transit. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. Appreciate you riding along with us. If you're interested in this RV, give us a call, 706-965-7929. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringo, Georgia.